Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Zia, and I make videos about full-time nomad life in my shuttle bus. I try very hard to keep this channel positive. Well, actually, I don't have to try very hard. Most of the time, I am filled with joy when I am in my home, and especially when I'm hitting the road for some fun thing like the bus fair in Oregon or meeting friends to go camping. I feel younger, and I am so filled with joy that I often am reduced to tears, joyful tears. Over the last few months, there have been some trials and tribulations. I have been grieving because I lost my little fur buddy, Charlie, after 10 years. And I've been frustrated with some of the issues that I've come across in the bus. But most of the time, I just try and let that slide off my shoulders. For example, when I lost all my food because I ran out of power to keep my fridge and freezer cold, I thought, well, there's nothing I can do. I'm just going to eat the ice cream and look at the beautiful view of the Oregon coastline. And that's what I do most of the time. But earlier this week, I kind of hit rock bottom for a couple of days. Doesn't happen very often. But here's what happened, and this is why I think it happened. I had a fabulous 2 days of camping with my now very dear friend, Adelina, and her friend, Tracy, who is now another very dear friend of mine. We had a wonderful time. We laughed until we cried. I think we even did get emotional and cry as we dug deep on some things. We had a great time, and I'm really sorry because I know there are some of you out there who watch Adelina's channel, My Big Tiny House Life, and my channel, and you were really hoping that there would be some content of us spending time together. Unfortunately, there isn't any, not this time, and I'll tell you why. I think Adelina was hoping to do a tour of the bus, and I was hoping maybe we could do a Q&A or something like that, but several things weren't working in our favor. One was that we didn't have very good Wi-Fi. We were only camping for 2 days, and it wasn't just the two of us. We had another person with us, a person who wasn't comfortable being on camera. And sorry, I'm down by the Steveston Harbor, and there's a lot of boat noise. She wasn't comfortable being on camera, and to be honest, I don't think we were comfortable taking time away from the short amount of time we all had together. We will do something together at some point in time again, I'm sure, but it didn't happen this time. So I digress a little bit, but I needed to clarify that because I know some of you were hoping. When we checked out of the campground on Sunday morning, I decided instead of doing a lot of driving around, because I have been driving a lot in the last month, instead of that, there was a wonderful lake I found just across the street from where we were staying. And that park was open from 6 in the morning until 11 at night, and was only 9 minutes from a place in Nanaimo itself where I had stealth camped a year ago in May, the last time I came over and saw Adelina. So I decided I was going to spend my days swimming, relaxing, working on a few things, and spend the evening 10 minutes away in Nanaimo. But once again, what happened was the little gadget I had that I thought was going to keep my Bluetti powered, the plug-in DC charger, it didn't work. It stopped working. And once again, I was hurriedly eating all my food in the hopes of at least not wasting anything. And then I realized that if I couldn't charge my power station, I also wasn't going to be able to charge my phone in the bus as well. And my new phone didn't have an adapter that would work with the cable for my phone and for the cigarette lighter. That meant I wouldn't be able to contact anyone, and no one would be able to contact me. And suddenly, I was sitting there feeling, and the only word I can use to describe it, and I can't remember the last time I ever felt like this, I felt bereft. I felt alone. I felt sad. I was grieving. This was the first time in my new home that I hadn't been excited about going somewhere and being with people. And so the loss of Charlie really hit me again. It came back and it hit me hard. And I realized what a difference he made filling my days and my nights. The other thing I realized was that I no longer had any kind of rhythm or routine in my life. And I needed to figure that out. And that's what the start of this video was about. It's me getting myself back on track, health-wise, getting focused on the things that I like to do, creative things, but also I realized very clearly that this bus is not at the stage it needs to be at for me to live comfortably in it. I kind of jumped the gun a bit on that. Maybe I was a little bit naive. And I've got to figure all those issues out. I still love the space, and I'm really happy with the way it's looking as far as decor. 5 o'clock whistle at the old Steveston Cannery. Time for everyone to head home. It's a museum now. Yeah, I realized that I'd been so focused on, because aesthetics matter so much to me, I'd been so focused on how the inside of the bus looked and felt. And some of the more important issues that would provide comfort and amenities were not working out. So I've had bus life blues for a few days. I decided to head back on Tuesday morning to my hometown. I looked online, I found that I wasn't supposed to come back till Thursday. Looked online, found that I could have a ferry reservation at 9 a.m. and I thought, okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna head home. Got to the ferry terminal and realized I had booked a day later than I thought. My booking was for Wednesday, not Tuesday, and I was at the kiosk at the ferry terminal. And she said, oh, this isn't until tomorrow. And all the reservations are sold out. And I said, oh my gosh, I need to get home today. Is there any way? And she came out and she double checked the measurements and the height and the length of the bus. And she said, yeah, I think we can get you on. And she did. And I came home, and for 2 days, I was at a really, really low point. I didn't know what I was going to do next. So now I've been home 4 days and I'm feeling much better, and I'm getting myself focused, and I'm getting a routine happening. And it's all going to be okay. It's all going to be good. One step at a time. Now, why am I sharing all my sad, whiny news with you? Because I'm sure a few people are going to say, what are you whining about? The reason I want to share it is because, as I said earlier, I have moments of such joy. I just love this space. I love being in this space. I love traveling. I love meeting new people, seeing new things. It's amazing. But it's not always easy. It's not all roses and sunshine. And you're going to have your low moments, just as you would if you were still living in a sticks and bricks. That's not going to go away. So just know that. But one thing I also know is that I've lived long enough to know that nothing I've been through has killed me yet. And a little thing like figuring out how to power my power station is certainly not going to kill me now. So I'm putting some plans together, and I'm also starting to really focus because time is flying by, and we're, I think, less than 5 weeks now from our Boulder Women's Weekend Camping Retreat. I'm so excited to meet everyone there. And so I really have to get focused on making sure that everything's in place, and I'm ready to go with the workshop, and yeah. So I have some things to do, and in order to do that, I've got to get myself a routine. I have to get things sorted out, and I'm going to do that. So I want to thank some of you for the amazing advice you sent me about DC to DC charging, about all kinds of different things, about the cabinet magnets. I know a few of you said you gave up on them too. I'm not going to give up on them. I think I just need somebody who's stronger and more flexible to put them in for me. But it's little things like that that are going to give me a level of comfort to be able to be in here and live the way I want to live. So I'm going to leave the video here for today. And as always, I hope wherever you are in our amazingly beautiful world, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Please subscribe if you're liking my videos. It makes a huge difference. More people will get to see the videos if you subscribe, if you give me a thumbs up, if you comment. And yeah, I'm going to say bye-bye for now. I love you all, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.